Okay, the next set of Locos and trains that I'm going to put up for auction is what you see before you here. These are just plain Jane, ordinary Tomy Locos, except for Thomas here. Thomas is actually a forward and backwards Thomas. See where it says back right there on the switch? You can make them go forward or backwards. But the rest of them are just basically plain Jane Locos. There's no powerful Gordons here, no talking action or just talking trains, just plain Jane trains. All right, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at them. Now, the theme I had with this, I just didn't want to put plain Locos up, so I copied off the show, the season 1, Thomas and the Breakdown Van, where James here has wooden brakes and he's pulling along these troublesome trucks carrying rocks, and his wooden brakes catches on fire and he has to go around a corner and he can't slow down, so therefore he runs off the rails. And what happens is Thomas comes along, if you remember the show, and he comes along and saves the day, and because he brings the breakdown vans and they put James back on the track. All right, so we're going to put the camera down and get the Locos on the track here and to let you take a look at it. See if I can get them up here. All right, and then let you have a peek at them. So the first one up here is James with his load of rocks and trouble trucks. And a brake van. All right, let's give him a run. Off he goes. He's not too loud. Runs pretty smooth. Doesn't make a lot of noise. All right, we'll stop him here. All right, we're going to put the camera down for you. All right, let's see if I can get him off the track without falling all apart, pieces flying everywhere. All right, so that is James with the trouble trucks. Now comes Thomas with the breakdown vans. Now this Thomas is a forward and backwards Thomas. They sold it in Japan, and if you turn the switch to the right here, it goes forward, and if you turn it backwards to the left, it'll go backwards. But we're going to run it forward first, and off he goes. And we're going to stop him right here. Now, in the show, actually Thomas is flipped around the other way and he pushes the breakdown vans out. But these are not designed to be pushed. They're designed to be pulled. So I had to set it up like this. But we're going to go ahead and try to run them backwards. All right. And see if we can keep the breakdown vans on the track. Off they go. Hey, mission accomplished. All right, now this forward and backwards Thomas came with a special wobbly truck, and if you see, he wobbles. And when this one gets sold, it'll come with that wobbly truck. So let's go ahead and put this down. And then next up will be Edward. Now Edward on the first series there he seemed to always be pulling the male van. So let's take a look at it. Here's Edward and the male van. And these doors slide open right here, open and closed. All right, let's give him a run. He's a little noisy. All right, let's go ahead and stop him here. Go ahead and put him up. Next up is the Flying Kipper. Also in season 1. Let's take a look at him. So we got Henry. He's in pretty good shape. We got a troublesome van. You can see his face there. And then we got 2 trucks that are pulling fish. And that's the Flying Kipper part, with a brake van also. So let's give this guy a run. And he's pretty quiet and smooth too. Doesn't seem to struggle too much pulling this. All right, let's stop him here. Put the camera down once again. Take him off the track. And then the last one is the famous Gordon with his Mighty Express. All right, now let's talk about this Gordon. This Gordon is a TS04, the old version of TS04. And this one hasn't really been played with. The box, like I said, the box was broken, and this is normally what I make powerful Gordons out of. But I sell those in box, but the box was broken, so therefore I'm selling it by itself. And I wanted to keep this theme of basically basic Locos, but this TS04 has never been played with, other than me putting it up on the track just now. All right. And its green express coach is also brand new. Hasn't been played with. But the other 3 are used condition. They're in good used condition, but they are in used condition. All right. Let's give Gordon a run. Off he goes. He's a pretty quiet train too. And he's doing a pretty good job pulling these 4 express coaches, being that he's not a powerful Gordon. All right. Thanks for watching.